Hi everyone, it's Miss Pillion, first grade teacher over at Lakeview. Just wanted to give you a new update on what we're learning here in first grade. We've been talking a lot about nonfiction and reading a lot of different nonfiction texts. So I want to talk to you about how you can help your child with those books at home. Those books that they're bringing home in their book sacks, you want to be able to be able to get all the information out in those books. So we've been working a lot with taking a sneak peek at their learning, what they're going to be learning about, looking at the pictures, looking at the title, looking at the cover, what kind of information can they get from all of those things. Stopping and studying each page. I think a lot of the kids just breeze on through, read, and they're just not taking it all in. We want to make sure that they stop and study those pages and really try to get as much information from them as they can. Because not always is it in the words, but sometimes the information is in the pictures or other nonfiction text features. Making predictions, guessing what might come next. Thinking about if I just learned about what they eat, maybe the next thing I'm going to learn about is where they live. What questions am I asking in my mind that the author might be answering? Stopping and chatting about each page is really important. Especially in first grade, they just want to be done. We want to stop and say, hey, what did you learn on that page? What was that page all about? Another thing I'm going to talk about in a minute is fluency, so we'll get back to that one. But finding and thinking about key words. If you're learning about monkeys, you might want to make sure that you're catching the words of, rainforest and grassy and bananas. It's all the things they eat, where they live, hang, sleep, what they do. Okay, you want to make sure you're capturing those important words, whether you're capturing it in your mind or even making a map. Some of the kids are getting used to making like a concept map, but that's not everyone's in at that point yet, so don't feel like your child has to have a pencil and paper and writing things down. Another thing that's very important is reading aloud like an expert. We want to make sure we're marking those interesting parts. Get a little stack of sticky notes for your child. When they're reading at home, they're going to be making little notes about the important things that they find. Showing feeling as they read. Not just reading like a robot, we call it. We want to read with drama to bring our story to life. Figuring out how the book is organized is really important as well. Figuring out how is this book set up. Is it a question and answer format? Is it set up by where they live, what they eat? How is it organized? And that's going to help them understand better and read better. You want to study books like a writer. Look at all of the features on the page and explain and think about the keywords. Okay, if I have a keyword, cartilage, I'm reading about sharks. I see a word like cartilage. I know that cartilage is important to sharks because they don't have bones. They use that cartilage and they're flexible. So that's an important word if I'm talking about sharks. So understanding what those keywords mean. I know this is a lot of information, but think about all the information that's coming at your kids too. So it's really important to sit with them and read and help them sort through it as well. So thanks a lot, and if you have questions, reach out to your teacher. Take care.